What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone for a new video. Um, it's transfer related because Allegri spoke after our last preseason game against Udinese, 0-0. It was a good test. But I ended the watch long by saying, let's see what Allegri has to say post game because I think he's going to drop a hint between the lines, and he did. He dropped, for me, a big hint. He spoke about the window. He spoke about the team and heading into the new season, what's needed and what's not needed, what could happen, what could not happen. So we'll go over that in this video. Um, Before we do that, like, subscribe, as always, hit that bell notification, and let's go. Okay, so what he said uh, was interesting, but wasn't surprising. Like there was no surprise in what he had to say. Like I was kind of predicting what he was gonna say. He's not gonna come out and say I need 2 to 3 players, or we're gonna sign one. He's a coach who will never ever do that. Spalletti would do that. Jurgen Klopp will do that. Those type of managers, they will come out, and Inzaghi, these managers, they will do it. Allegri will never do it. Allegri will do whatever the club kind of gives him. Like that's what he is. That's who he is, and that's what he will be. I will read out what he said because that's key. He said, "I'm pleased with the squad we have available. It's unlikely the new players will arrive. We need to enhance what we have already. Excellent players compared to last season. There are those who will improve significantly. I'm confident about that." Then he also added, "The club will take care of it. Maybe yes, maybe no. Um, Things can happen." Now, like I said, he's not gonna say, "I need this and this." He's lying, and no, he can be right. Nobody could sign, like nobody could be coming in. He can be 100% right, but we're trying to sign a player. Everybody knows that, and we need another player. We need more than one player, but you need another player. That's for sure. Like you need. Okay, so I think we need more. You need a center back or whatever you want to call it. You need something on the right, but we need a DM. I've seen Locatelli. We all have seen Locatelli play for an entire season in a DM position. Preseason, my opinion, is just never gonna improve. Period. It's just not what you want from a player in that position. In my opinion, I think he gives the ball away too many times. He made the wrong decisions. He makes it complicated at times when I think he needs to keep it easy in that position. And I don't think he will ever master that position. And that's just my opinion. I like him more advanced. I like him more free than committed to sticking to that, 20 to 30 meters, basically, sideways. I'm not a big fan of him. We need a DM. Now, you might say we had Rovella. True. I had a feeling Allegri's not the biggest fan of Rovella. Always had. Preseason, not available. And I was like, this is not good. I said it's a bit like Fagioli when he came too late for the Atletico game. And then, there were talks, he might say. And then he was like, you're going to leave. And he ended up joining Cremonese. It turned out to be a good thing. But I don't think he rated Rovella. And that's why I believe they're still trying to bring somebody in. Will it happen? I don't know. But we need somebody. And we need a DM, I think, very badly. We need more. I think if you watch preseason, I don't trust that backline. Even yesterday against Atalanta, I've seen Alexandro. It's the same thing. He's gonna give the ball away a lot of the times. He's gonna make stupid decisions. It's gonna be very basic. Even Danilo. If you get Danilo isolated, we are in big trouble because he's not a center back. And he makes very strange decisions at times. Not so much in possession, but like just positioning, decision to put in a tackle instead of just staying off your feet, whatever. That backline is what it is. It's not gonna sort itself out. I think it's gonna be what it is. Like, it's gonna make mistakes. It's not gonna be very solid. You need an entire team effort to make that backline solid. Not to the extent we did last season, like set back so much, because we have enough to do damage up front, in my opinion, especially in Syria. And we do only play Syria. But I was expecting to sign the center back. Now, the Hoysa thing is interesting because every time he plays, I'm like, he's ready to get minutes to fill up a hole as of now, but he needs to play. So I think he'll toggle between the under 23s, sitting on the bench, maybe get a few minutes here and there, because Bonucci's gone, and we will pick up injuries, and it's just, a season where injuries will occur, and I think he will get a minute here and there, Hoyson, and I think he will do excellent with that because he has proven that he can play at a good level. So that's one area I think we needed to improve, but it's not going to happen. We talked about left and right back, Castagna and whatever, name it. Well, that's not going to happen. The club made it clear Cambiaso is that guy. I'm not that high on Cambiaso, but I want to be proven wrong. Against Atalanta, he proved me wrong. He was brilliant. He doesn't stick to the sideline. He drifts inside. He's all over that, left-hand side, completely owns it in terms of he doesn't stick to that one position, if you know what I mean. It's not one-dimensional. It's unpredictable at times. So if he proves me wrong, I'm extremely happy. I hope he proves me wrong. I don't think we're going to sign another left or right back. Like the Castagna links, the Home links, the Parisi links, the Fresneda links, Lucas Vasquez at the beginning of the transfer window, like that's gone. Wea on the right-hand side is doing very, very well, in my opinion. Apologies for the sound. He's doing extremely well, in my opinion. So all these things mixed together suggest that if we are going to sign a player, it's going to be the midfielder and it's going to be a DM position. Up front, if something is going to happen, it's going to be Lukaku or Vlahovic. I still believe there's a possibility that will happen. It's not completely off the table. The rumors are out there. Everybody's saying Chelsea will pick it up and Juve next week, so this coming week. My issue up front is if Chiesa's out, we have a problem because you have, let's say, Vlahovic, you have Vlahovic, you have Milik. It's more of the same. Keane, he can drift to the left, but I still think it's more of the same in terms of it's not as explosive as Chiesa. Last season, we had Di Maria on the right-hand side. Now, it didn't work, but we had the option of Di Maria. We have no options. We have Sule, but in preseason, Sule has been played as a midfielder more, and Sule wants out because he wants to play consistently, and there's a possibility that he will be moved on. That's my issue as well. On the right-hand side, we don't have much. If Weah is injured, you can push Cambiaso to the right, but it's different. It's completely different type of profile and idea compared to having a Di Maria or a Sule in that team, those type of players. So I'm going to be interesting to see what we will do in that situation because we play once a week, maybe twice if we have a mid-game week or a Coppa Italia game. But let's say it's one game a week. So you don't need like a 25 personnel squad, whatever. You can slim it down. But it's just the profile of players, and if Chiesa's out, that spark I think is missing. We can push Junior there. In a 3-5-2, not so sure. Maybe he mixes it up, pushes to 4-3-3, whatever. But then again, there are rumors about Sule and Kostic. One of them are leaving, but I thought one of them is leaving. You bring in Carlos Augusto, but he's going to Inter, so that's not a possibility. I will keep Junior 100%. I will move on Sandro, but that's not going to happen. It's Kostic. I think that's a question mark now, although I have no idea where he's going because there are absolutely no links. But let's say, okay, a week from now we play Udinese a week from now today, and in 2 weeks and a half, the transfer window is done, and I still think some crazy things will happen or crazy rumors will occur. It's just how will the club cope with it? What will they do? It's going to be interesting. Are we ready for Udinese? Yes. Are we ready for Bologna? Yes. There should be no excuses. You should be beating those teams. Are we ready for the season? I don't believe so. But let's see what will happen in the next 17 days. That's it for this video. I will be live later today to review the game live as I always do. So join me later. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit that bell notification. And I will see you all tonight. Ciao.